What's up, everybody? Welcome back to the channel. Thank you for tuning in. Feels good to be back. You didn't know I was gone, but I actually haven't filmed a video since Daytona, and it's been about 5 weeks in between Daytona and now. You've seen a couple supporting videos from Daytona. You've seen a couple bike videos that weren't even my bike, and I also missed like a week or two, and I apologize for that. This summer has been very busy for me in my personal life, and I hope to get back to my weekly upload schedule starting now this week. I'm sitting in my garage right now because I can't stand in it. I'm a little on the tall side, and all it does is rain in Pennsylvania, so this is kind of how I have to film at the moment. Also, I know most of my audience is here for Silverado content, truck stuff, and today is a DRZ mod. I'm not shying away from the truck at all. I just have some stuff here for the bike. I'd like to get on it real quick, and truck stuff is coming starting next week. Actually, I got like the next 4 or 5 weeks all Silverado reviews and mods, and a couple requests from some of you guys, so please don't go away. Also, you might notice I have on some Motivated merch. This is, if you don't know, Motivated is my brand. It's my merch line, my apparel line I started for you guys on the channel. And in general, if you don't know, we do have an Instagram and a Facebook, both at Motivated Apparel. I don't have a website yet. I know a lot of guys keep asking me for a website to buy some of this stuff. I wanted to make sure the brand was going to kind of kick off before I spent the time and money and resources building a website, but so far it is doing good. Thank you to everyone who has supported the brand so far. You know who you are. The website should be on its way, but if you are interested, right now we do have these black tees with a white logo. We have white tees with a black logo. We have decals, and we also have drink koozies in 4 different colors. So check that out. Shoot me a DM on Instagram or Facebook if you're interested in ordering anything. If you don't have social media, don't worry. You can shoot me an email at order.motivated@gmail.com. Alright, so we will get into today's video. Like I said, it is DRZ content. Real quick, you might notice some oil on the ground because the bike fell and the shifter went right through. Yeah, you see that hole? That's kind of a problem. So the bike's immobile at the moment, but if you do follow the channel, you know this bike had like a big long black fender with a 1980s tail light on it, and I did replace it with this nice LED light from Tidy Tails. This thing's been doing great, but now it's time to replace these big floppy turn signals. So once again, my friends at Izzy Zone hooking me up. We'll talk about the gloves here in a minute. They hooked me up with a complete set of 4 LED turn signals for the bike, kind of teardrop shaped. I think they look really cool, and they're really going to clean the back end of the bike up and hopefully brighten it up, as well as the front. Check it out. These are going to look good, nice and sleek. Get rid of these big things. These are IP65 waterproof. 20 LED lights up in there, so they should be super bright. We'll test those, and anti-rust screws. So that's pretty convenient, especially when I ride this thing in the rain, because, well, I live in Pennsylvania and it rains every single day. So they sent me those lights to put on, but they also sent me this pair of gloves, and these are really nice riding gloves. Pretty breathable, definitely really soft. I've been riding with them for about 3 or 4 weeks now. I've had all this stuff. The padding on the knuckles is really nice. There's a lot of padding on the palm as well, and these are actually touchscreen. You know, I can still play with my phone because all 5 fingers have touchscreen compatibility, and it works nicely too. So if I stop at a red light or something like that, I could actually scroll just to see who called me and text me, let me know maybe if I need to pull over and call them back. So thank you, Izzy Zone. And before we get too far, before you go away, if you're interested in like a pair of gloves like this, or these lights after I install them, say you like these, there's links in the description below. You can use them. These are available on Amazon. If you use my links and my promo code, you will get 15% off of riding gloves, and you will get 10% off of these LED lights. So that's enough talking. Sorry about all of that. It's been a while. I had to catch up with you guys, but we're gonna get these lights off the bike, get these lights installed. Once again, I'm here filming by myself, so I can't film the entire process. I'll try to do a little time lapse here, and then I'll highlight the important parts and some things that you might need to note. And then of course, we will show you the befores and afters. Okay, so I may have skipped ahead just a little bit, but we got most of the plastics off. These plastics on this side came off so we could disconnect the negative battery terminal, which I know right now it is plugged in. This side came off so we could undo the strap here for the seat, because this underneath the seat is actually where the rear turn signals plug into. The cables are super long. The connections on the new ones don't actually fit right there. What I'm going to be doing is up underneath here, once I take these off, I'm going to cut, and then I'm going to cut the cables here, because the new cables will not run all the way to underneath the seat. So I'll cut the cables right after these lights, and I'm going to solder the new ones right in place. And then for the front, this is where I skipped ahead. I took the number plate off. All it was 1, 2, and 3 screws, like Phillips had screwdrivers. And then the turn signals themselves, they just mounted right here with a 12 milli. I took those off too. And seeing like where everything mounts up front, look at this big cluster. And then the front here, so I do have one of the lights right here. This is where it's gonna mount. I obviously do have enough wire to go exactly where the front lights kind of connect to, but these lights are universal. So like these are like the pigtail, I guess if you will, the connections for the aftermarket lights. This is where like the pigtail where the factory ones are. You see how like nicely that plugs in? These won't. So once again, I am going to have to solder these onto like the original wire as well and have that plug in there. Hopefully that made sense. I'm going to try to get these soldered up and see what they look like. So in case that still didn't make sense, I already did the cut that I need. This is the end that plugs into the thing for the bike. I'm sorry, I can't think today. So this is the old light. I just kind of like cut it right there. So this used to connect the old light to here, and now I just cut the ends off of the new lights, and so now this is now going to connect the new light to there as soon as I solder this up. If I stop talking, okay, bye.
A few moments later.
Alright guys, so I did get this one soldered up. You see the original connection here all taped up real nice, and the new light. Now I wanted to test it before I do the other 3 and put everything back together, so I did connect the battery terminal back up. I could turn my key on, hit my right turn signal, and there she goes. She's blinking. Look how cool that looks. That's going to look really good sitting right there on the bike. So alright, so got that one wired up. I'm just going to wire the other 3 up real quick, try to put everything back together and show you the finished product. Alright guys, she is done. Unfortunately, it's still raining outside, but so I can't take the bike outside right now. I can, I just can't film outside. Check out the lights. I think they turned out really nice. Let me know what you guys think in the comments below. And here's the front ones. Oh yeah, I like that. Here, let's turn them on. That's neat. I like that other one. Oh yeah, and I'll show you what it looks like from the back. Those 20 LEDs in each light definitely do the job. Very visible, I'm gonna have to say. At nighttime, I'll show you a good before and after in the dark here in the garage. Seem to have lost my other hat somewhere in the garage while filming. I don't know how that happens, but anyways, I'm back to sitting again because yes, I can't stand in my garage and it's raining outside. So the installation wasn't too bad, I'll be honest with you. It did take me like 4 hours, took me a lot longer. The front 2 and then the back 2 took me like half hour overall, that's it. I know I don't show too much in detail of the actual install, me doing the work, the soldering, the stuff like that, but I'm a one-man show. I have other things to do today, believe it or not. I get limited time off work. If I had somebody else here to help me film, it'd be a little bit different. I hope you guys understand. I hope I showed you enough. These lights are definitely pretty cool. I'm excited to go out and take the bike for a spin once I fix the problem down there. I'll be able to give the waterproofing a test and the rust-free like hardware, the bolts and stuff that came with. And once again, those lights and the gloves I have, those are linked in the description below. If you use that promo code, you'll save money. All available on Amazon. So everybody has Amazon accounts, right? So I don't know, I'll stop talking. I hope this video wasn't too long or too boring. I gotta get back in the swing of things of filming. Yeah, stay tuned next week. We're gonna get back into truck content. And you know, check Motivated out if you haven't already, please. I appreciate it. Grab yourself some swag. And I don't know, that's all I got for you guys today. Smash that thumbs up button for me if you like the video. Subscribe, join the family, join the builds, and stay motivated. Peace.